Have you ever been in a situation where you knew you needed to get something done by a certain date and time, but you didn't know how you were going to do it? Hi, I'm Michelle Birchfield, and I'm here today to tell you about a simple formula on how to achieve your goals. Today I plan to tell you how to visualize, develop, and execute your plan. In order to accomplish your goals, you have to first create a picture in your mind. You want to make sure that you can visualize, you create that vision, you can see the very end of the tunnel, that you've done everything you want to do and you're succeeding with this goal, but make sure you can see it. Make sure that it's very specific and it is realistic. According to an article on how to achieve your goals on markangel.com, you want to believe in yourself, that you will trust that you will succeed. Commit. You want to make sure that you can commit and say, yes, I can do this. You want to make sure that you are positive and focused during this whole visualization. Now that I told you how to visualize your plan, now we'll look at coming up with mapping out your plan, mapping out that goal. According to a website that I saw, ineedmotivation.com, you'll see where T. Barriner says to write down your goal and ensure you can see it every day. Writing out a date and time, exactly what you want to do, is very, very specific, and you can see it. You can see that every day that you need to accomplish your goal. If you write out 1 May 2012 at 3 o'clock, you're done. That's exactly what you want to do, and that's the date you want to complete it by. You want to see your goal in the mirror. If you have something like I did, I put a stripe on my mirror to show myself every day when I woke up in the morning, when I was studying for promotion. I saw it every morning when I brushed my teeth, when I washed my face. It was right there. It was a constant reminder. Something I did throughout the day, I had a book that I always saw it. When I opened up the book, that was the first thing I saw. And it was, again, a daily reminder that that was my goal and that's what I needed to do. And I saw the date. I could see everything that I needed to do by a certain time. You also want to make sure that you have a support group, that someone you can talk to. Make sure you have some friends that hold you accountable, that make sure that you can measure out your objectives and make sure they're achievable. If it's one or more people, or you have someone that calls you. I have someone who calls me, and I never know when he's going to call, but I know he's going to call, and I just know when I can feel it. Whenever the phone rings, I'm like, that's him. And there may be something I haven't done throughout the week, but I know that I got to tell him. I got to tell him I'm going to do it, but my freebie day at the very end, that's when I'm going to get it done by. But I have to be honest and make sure that I can do it. You want to make sure that you have a timeline, that if you have a 5-week goal, that you're going to be able to do it all on time, that you can see each 5 weeks. And you want to see that how long it's going to take you to do it, and actually print and highlight everything that you're going to do that week. Maybe you have 2 goals that measure out to one end goal. I don't know your plan. I don't know your goal, but make sure you can see it. Also put it in Outlook. You have your daily, if you're at work and you see them or whatever you're doing, that you have those constant reminders that pop up and you can see that deadline at the very end and you have that daily reminder. Now that I told you how to develop your plan, now we're going to finally look at executing it. Executing your plan is that final step. It's the plunge that allows you to overcome that obstacle that you've delayed for so long, or you're finally just coming up with your plan. Don't just dream about it. Take action. You want to make sure that you can overcome any changes in your plan, any deviations that come up. If you're sick, or you have a child that's sick, or you've got to take emergency leave, whatever you've got to do, but make sure that you can recover, you can get back on track, and make sure that you can get it done at the very end. You want to hold yourself accountable. Make sure you have a progress report, that you're seeing everything, or if it's electronic or a class that you're taking, you can see the progress throughout the week, and make sure you can see the very end of what you're going to do. Reward yourself. Make sure you have a favorite TV show that you want to see. At the end of the week, you're watching that, or at the end of your long-term goal, that you can see that very end, that vacation that you've been working so hard for. Just make sure you reward yourself. Now that I told you how to execute your plan, we'll go back over what I covered today. I told you how to visualize your plan, how to come up with that picture, the grand scheme. I told you how to map out that plan and see that goal and writing it down, be very specific. And finally, how to execute it, how to take that final plunge and get it done and seeing your party at the end. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 3 simple steps and achieving your goals. And you're able to use these in your next goal setting and sitting down and mapping out that goal. And you actually are able to succeed. Good luck.